Subject Mass Permission.
All right. So what's good, people? It's Cookie Monster, and I'm here with the Sony Illuminati rep,
Real
Zappa.
rap. Sony Illuminati. Let's go.
And yeah, we're here to talk about E3, Microsoft's press conference and Sony's press conference, and let you guys know what we think about it.
Mm.
So let's start off with Microsoft because they went first, of course. And Zappa, how do you think that press conference went?
I mean, it definitely went better than their first press release with the console because they actually showed some games and actually talked about shit that gamers actually gave a damn about.
Yeah.
Uh, for one, the Xbox One is coming out this November with a price point of $499. That's
Eh.
yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I ain't really like the price point because I feel like the only reason why is $500 is because of the Connect and all the extra features that is unnecessary, like the cable and all that extra shit.
Yep, that's what we're paying that extra little bit for, but
hmm
yeah, that's the price point, man. And
they basically opened up the show with Metal Gear Solid 5,
yeah, it's one of the premier games for the console. They open up a Metal Gear Solid 5,
but
but that it's a fucking multi-platform
exactly
game. Like,
that was my exact thoughts when I saw like isn't this a multi-plat? Why are they showing this like it's exclusive?
I heard about them showing that because I was watching Shokio's review of it because I got home late. Like it was later in the day when I got home, and I was reading and watching some videos on other people's reviews of the Microsoft press conference, and when they said Metal Gear Solid 5, I was like, ain't that shit gonna be on the PS4 anyways?
Exactly.
Like, it's just usual Microsoft throwing out games and acting like it's theirs when
Mhm.
really it's
It's a
everybody's
multi-plat.
game,
Exactly. You get any other platform basically.
whatever, man.
And then right after that, they showed. I don't think you've seen this, but they showed a new, slimmer than the regular slim Xbox that's coming.
Oh my God, the
Yep.
new Xbox 360?
Yep.
Oh
New
shit,
Xbox
yeah.
360.
As of today, there's a new Xbox 360, so you guys can actually get it. And
hmm
also, gold members are getting two free games. Can you guys guess what games these are? Assassin's Creed 2 and Halo 3, nigga. Like most of us ain't played them games already.
Exactly. Old ass games. And the funny, this was I was tweeting about before the press conference because I went to the gym before and I seen everybody tweeting about Fable 3 being free on the Xbox Live Marketplace. I was like, really?
Fable 3 was garbage though.
Fable
Nobody
3,
want to play that
exactly. I'm
shit.
like, really? That's what everybody's getting hype about Fable 3, and then they show Halo 3 and Assassin's Creed 2 for free. I'm like, really?
Come on, son. What
That's
the
such a
fuck?
great deal.
Oh, whatever, man. Let's talk about some games that are actually coming out for the Xbox One, right?
uh,
Uh, Let me see here.
I have to look at my list.
Let's see. We already covered Metal Gear Solid.
They did talk about World of Tanks, but that game look ass for the Xbox 360. That game look ass.
Oh, this is actually a big one. Killer Instinct was announced. A lot of us were speculating on whether or not they were going to show another Killer Instinct, and they did. And I ain't gonna lie, when I first when I saw the KI on screen, because I rewatched the conference.
Yeah.
Someone uploaded it on YouTube, and I saw the KI come up on screen, and I heard the music. I was like, oh shit, Killer
Yeah, I
Instinct,
heard the
and
music too.
I was like, oh man, fuck. Like, there's something about the way this looked that don't really seem right. But I'm still a Killer Instinct fan or whatever. But I don't know,
I
man.
don't know. It looked like for some. I have a feeling that it's gonna flop. As soon as I seen it, I thought of Street Fighter 4, and that's bad. Like as soon as I seen it, I thought of Street Fighter 4. I don't know why.
My main thing is like Killer Instinct has been gone for so long that I don't know if today's Xbox audience will even give a shit about Killer Instinct.
Yeah, true.
So while I want the franchise to actually do well, I don't really see it doing well just because most of the Xbox fan base doesn't really know jack shit about Killer Instinct.
Or games in
And
general.
I mean, yeah, because I mean, let's be honest, Xbox people they don't play games, so whatever.
After that, they showed this game called Project. What is it called? Project Spark. I think it's called.
Was that what it was called? Yeah,
Yeah, Project Spark. It basically to me it looked like a Little Big Planet Xbox version. That's what
yeah.
came to my head when I saw it.
Yeah, man. It's whatever. That I guess they're trying to diversify it up
Yeah.
because Microsoft is really known for shooters and sports games for the
Mhm.
most part. So I give them credit for trying to mix it up a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's good.
Let's see, we got Forza 5 coming out. And one thing that I noticed a lot about this year's E3 was there are a lot of racing games shown.
A
Like,
lot.
I guess they're trying to really pull in that market because there are some people who are really big into the simulation racers like Forza and Gran Turismo, and then you got guys who are
Right,
into more
right.
of the arcade style racing games like the Burnout games, and then that one game called what was it, the Crew? It was
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
co-op sort of racing game where you can like get some of your guys together online and do like this open world racing and shit like that and complete missions. That actually looked kind of tight. That was pretty dope.
I'm kind of upset that they didn't like release another Burnout. I wanted to see that. That would've been tough, but
Yeah, another Burnout would have been
yeah.
dope, but it's whatever. Um,
What else
let
they
me
talking
see.
about? Oh, Dead Rising 3.
Yeah.
That
Um,
that game actually looked pretty good compared to the last two because the last two was a lot more humor in it. This
yeah.
game actually looked more serious and the graphic and it was more open world. In Dead Rising 2, like to go into a building, there was a lot like a long load time, and it was I don't know, looks a lot better in my opinion.
Oh, we got a game for all you lady gamers out there. We got some of that Minecraft for the Xbox One. You guys can get all your digging on and shit. Yeah,
Uh,
Minecraft.
I don't know why they announced that on the Xbox One. Like it's I don't know.
It's gonna be on PC,
Yeah,
and it's still gonna be better on PC any fucking way.
exactly. They're probably
But
introducing stuff like that's in a very old build of the PC version anyway. So
yeah.
I don't know why, but people are
Uh,
still gonna eat it up anyway. So it's whatever.
Let me
Oh,
see.
Quantum Break they showed, but that was just a CGI trailer they
Yeah,
showed.
they showed a lot of
No
CGI. There
gameplay.
was a lot of CGI at this year's E3, which is kind of
Yeah,
disappointing. Let me see. They got Crimson Dragon, which is like
Lair. It looked like Lair to me.
it's like
Oh,
a spiritual successor to Panzer Dragoon, kind of. I don't know if any of you guys play Panzer Dragoon on the original Xbox or even the Dreamcast version of it, but it's a old school on rails dragon shooter or whatever. It was actually pretty cool. You see, The Witcher 3.
and the
That's
multiplat.
that's
Yeah,
multi-platform.
another multiplat.
Battlefield 4. Oh, but we get the DLC first because we got the partnership with EA. Yo.
Yep. So that's Battlefield 4 and Call of Duty that get time DLC, exclusive time DLC. Whoop de
Yeah,
fucking do.
yeah, same shit. Whatever, man. Below.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, I missed that game. I didn't see it.
it says it's a top-down side-scrolling game. So,
I don't know.
yeah. There's a new Halo game. Oh, and it's gonna be at 60 frames per second.
My
Oh my
God, I
god,
can't
60
wait. Oh my
frames.
God. Halo, like I said before, I said this many times before. Halo and Gears, I don't think they can milk those franchises anymore. Both those
Yeah,
series are
I
dead.
think I think they're both pretty done at this
Yeah.
point, but you never know. They might pull some bullshit that'll pull people back in. I don't know.
uh,
And then there was Titanfall, which looks like Call of Duty with mechs.
Basically, because the same people who Respawn Entertainment were the same people who made Call of Duty 4 and
Go
Modern
figure.
Warfare 2. Yep, the
I didn't even
same.
know all that.
Yep, the same people.
Oh, there you go.
That's exactly why it looks like that. None of the guns have
Uh,
any recoil or anything, so it looks interesting though. But not a game I'll run out and buy the Xbox One for, to be honest.
yeah. Let me see if there's any other games that I'm missing.
I don't think there's any.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, Sunset Overdrive that trailer. But I can. It looked like Brink.
I must have missed that. I don't see.
Yeah, I seen that. It looked like Brink. I don't know. It didn't show that much gameplay. It was just a CGI trailer.
Oh, fuck it, man. I
And oh,
think
I think there's one more Skyrim. Did it show Skyrim? Or that was for something else?
I don't remember seeing Skyrim.
Oh no, that was for this conference. I'm bugging.
Let me see. Yeah, man, that's that for the Microsoft conference. Now, my opinions on that conference, right? It was like I said, it was better than their initial reveal because the reveal was just talking about all this TV and rah rah or whatever, and
Hmm.
then revealing their console that looked like a VCR. But uh, I mean, it was okay. It could have done a lot better. They could have put a lot more focus on some of their exclusives. Unfortunately, they didn't. They just seemed to really try to push the fact that they were getting these timed exclusives and
Exactly.
they had all these games. I think it was more along the lines of, hey, we're getting these games like Metal Gear Solid, and it's not just exclusive to Sony anymore. So fucking come over here and check us out, or we get the timed exclusive, so come over here and check us out. I just think they should have done a totally different direction with their conference to try and get people interested. And then the price point is just not, it's not
It's not
cutting it
worth it. No,
because
it's not really
when
not worth it.
when you add on the fact that there's also going to be Xbox Live, and then for a lot of the services of the console itself, there's probably going to be like premium services where you have to pay for that too, and all this other shit, man. It's just like you're going to be paying a lot with this console. You're going to be paying a lot, and then on top of that, you're paying for your internet, which you have to have just to play this fucking
And yeah,
console.
they didn't even cover that about the DRM and both BS and the always online thing. So
Well, there's stipulations that I'm not 100% sure on, but if anybody wants to try and hit me up, I'll send you a link to what I do have about the stipulations of having to always be online and being able to you know uh, tr- uh, trade games or lend games to your friends and whatnot. But yeah, it's just a bunch of BS. But Microsoft is still trying, but not good enough.
yeah, I don't see myself buying Xbox One. I can't.
Uh,
I don't see
that
anything that's interesting me that much to actually go out and pay $500 for that console. To be
that thing
honest.
has to have a massive price drop for me to
Hmm.
get it. So that's just how I feel about it right now.
Oh, and actually, we actually forgot one game
Oh,
that
what?
that was another exclusive. Rise. That game Rise. I don't know
Fuck
if
is
you've seen it.
I didn't see that
Yeah,
one.
it basically was a whole gladiator theme. Looked like a 300 kind of game. But the thing about it, as it looked nice as hell, but the graphics and everything. But as soon as the gameplay started, it was just a bunch of quick time events like over and over again. You know how in God of War, like it has quick time events just to finish the people off.
Yeah.
This game had quick time events for everything. So
So there's like no real gameplay.
yeah, not really, to be honest.
That's whack.
No. So
So whack, man.
the exclusives just don't look really that good to me. So I'm not a fan.
Whatever, man.
Well, on to the other conference.
Yo, Illuminati, Sony.
All
Man.
right. So how they basically started off with a whole mashup of games, like they usually always do for every
Yeah.
conference. Yeah, showing a bunch of
Everything was
different
all
games.
nice and cinematic, slow mo, all that good shit. I had developers and all these other people talking about, what they had in store for the next Sony console and all that stuff, getting you hyped for it. It was pretty cool. Good little
Yeah.
presentation.
And the thing I like about Sony introduction is that they talked about the Vita, the PS3, and the PS4 because the PS4 is a while isn't a while from now. The release date is a while from now,
Yeah.
so they still supporting the Vita and the PS3. So I really like that they did that.
Yeah, man. I like the fact that they're really trying to put more of a focus on putting out games for the Vita, which has been like I'll be the first to admit they're not really releasing a whole lot of games for the Vita, but it looks like they're trying to, take a cue from Nintendo and at least push out some fucking games for their handheld, which is
Yeah.
cool. One of the games that they announced for that shit that actually caught my eye was The Walking Dead is actually gonna be playable
Oh
on the
yeah,
freaking
four
Vita.
hundred days or something like that. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first episode in the next season is going to be coming out on the Vita, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be on consoles as well, but they
Mm.
didn't really specify that. But as far as I know, it is going to be on the Vita. There's also tons and tons of indie games that are going to be available between all three platforms: Vita, PS3, and PS4. So if you're a big fan of indie games, you like trying something a little bit different, then Sony definitely has that type of shit for you. So
It's kind of funny because when they were showing the indie games, people were like the the non gamers like what is this shit and all kind of like I was like really I was
yeah, man.
like that was so stupid like if they're freaking supporting indie games that means more games for people to play. Why wouldn't you want them to support indie games?
Exactly, man. Everyone wants to just see all these, big blockbuster titles, but at the
Exactly.
same time, those big blockbuster titles had to start from somewhere. So
Hmm.
they probably had some little no-name game that probably got recognition in their studio, and then next thing you know, that big franchise turned out to be goddamn, Halo or whatever the case is. So
Exactly.
you gotta start small. And with these indie games, you get good content for without having to pay the full price of your high quality game. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So, I mean, the more games, the better.
That's
So,
how I see it. The more games, the better. That's exactly how I feel.
no complaints here.
And after the Vita, they talked about the upcoming PS3 games this
Yeah,
year before the PS4 comes out.
still supporting
Hmm.
that PS3. all the way up to the end.
They showed,
Um,
of course, the Last of Us teaser.
oh yes,
Oh man.
yes,
Yes.
that teaser was fucking amazing.
Yep, it was. So
Um, Another thing that I actually found interesting was, Microsoft announced the next Xbox, uh, Xbox 360 Slim, if you
mhm.
want to call it that. But they also announced, Sony announced the GTA 5 PS3 bundle,
Yeah,
which comes with like a headset or whatever and some other shit.
yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. I don't really think it's necessary,
It's
but
really not, but
it's not necessary. But I guess if you're one of those people who likes, collecting
collecting shit.
special editions or whatever, then I guess this is the type of shit for you. I don't know, but Sony announced that. Whatever, I don't really give a shit. But
They also announced Puppeteer, Rain, Beyond Two Souls, and Gran Turismo 6 for the
Be-
PS3.
Beyond Two
Damn.
Souls looks fucking dope. Like
Yeah,
every time I see footage of that game, I want that game even more.
I
You know?
didn't even I didn't even know that they where they go like in the future because the last gameplay I seen was of her being young.
Yeah, she was a child in the last gameplay trailer I saw. Now all of a sudden she's gone through all this military training and some secret school or whatever, and
Yeah,
now she's fucking
shit
fighting covert missions, assassinating people, and
that shit looks dope.
running from villages of Africans and Arabs and shit. I was like, yo, what's going on in this trailer?
That's
But
the thing I love about Sony. Like they Xbox exclusives and stuff. They just show the same first person garbage, like regular first person shooter.
yeah,
No innovation at all. So that's why all the games like this like seeing.
that was tight. That was tight. Um, Let me see what else did they show. Was that all the PS3 stuff?
They showed Batman Arkham Origins, but
Batman Origins. I guess the universe has and get uh
yeah, Mike messing up.
Batman. Is it is it all right now?
Yeah,
All right. You get a new 52 skin because they have a partnership with Warner Brothers. You get a new 52 skin and the 1960s Batman outfit if you actually care about that. So
yeah. They get exclusive content basically. They're trying
yeah, I mean, yeah, we one up Microsoft. We get exclusive content on our shit. We get these cool skins, whatever.
to. Yeah, I don't really care about that, but
I don't really
it's
care
cool, I
either.
guess.
Whatever,
What
nigga.
else? And now onto the PS4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
PS4, the meat and potatoes of the conference.
hmm They actually showed the console.
Yes, the console. Now this is where a lot of people are kind of like, I don't know. Well, most people are like, "Huh? This shit looks ugly. It looks like the Xbox One." When I first saw it, the first thing that popped into my mind was, "Yo, PS2? That shit
hmm
like the PS2 Slim to me,
hmm
just a little bit bigger
Bigger,
and
exactly.
kind of slanted." But
hmm
other people are like, "Yo, it looks like the Xbox One just tilted to the side or slanted a little bit." I'm like, "What the fuck are you,
I basically saw T Marin and all them COD idiots tweeting about that shit. Like
man? Fuck out of here."
they're basically Xbox fanboys. Like that looks nothing like the Xbox One.
It don't, not
Nothing.
not in my opinion, but I mean, everyone different strokes for different folks. You know what I'm
Yeah, I guess
saying?
so.
Whatever, dog. Uh,
But
Let me see. They showed Watch Dogs, which is multi-plat, but
mhm.
the gameplay was pretty tight looking. The trailers were pretty good looking.
They actually had this little moment where they actually talked about the little apps and stuff for the TV shows and stuff for it that's
Yeah,
coming
they
out.
they
It
did discuss that.
and people on Twitter was going like the Xbox fanboys was going like, oh my god, PS4 something like really. It was only for like what 10 minutes,
Yeah,
15.
it actually was very, very short. It was very brief and to the point.
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden, this Japanese guy came out. I forgot his name. I'm sorry. And all these damn games were just showing
hmm
up left and right.
Games
But
after games.
I expected them to show some sort of features about the console because they didn't really do that the last time. They just were focused on the games, and this time
Exactly.
they talked about the features. I actually expected it to go on longer than it did, so I was glad that it didn't. But I knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, what else is there?
The new IP, the order,
The or which one was that one?
the order. When the
They had
guy
a
was
like real talk. They had a lot of fucking games, so I'm not gonna be able to fucking fit the names to the actual game itself.
Yeah, it was the people that was in the carriage, the horse carriage. It was like it was set in like 1888 or some crap like that.
Oh, and they was like, it looked like
It's
they
like
was hunting for some
werewolves.
shit.
I don't know,
Yeah,
werewolves or some shit. I
yeah,
don't
like
know.
dude got snatched off top of the carriage or some shit
Mhm.
like that. Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. That looked tight.
That game looked dope.
I wish there was, like I said, there's a lot of CG
CGI. Yep.
trailers. There's not a whole lot of gameplay being shown in E3.
Mhm.
However, a couple games, well, at least one game in particular that was shown from both consoles that was actually displayed two different ways was Assassin's Creed 4. Now, me personally, I'm not really an Assassin's Creed fan. I really don't give two shits about Assassin's Creed. But the way Microsoft showed it and Sony showed it were two totally different ways. Sony showed it with an actual gameplay
Yeah.
demonstration, whereas Microsoft displayed it in more of a CG style or whatever the case is. Now, unfortunately, there were like massive buggy issues
It started
during
freezing at the
Sony's.
beginning
Yeah,
and the freaking end.
yeah, at the end it just kind of cut off because of the freezing and the technical issues. But um, I liked what I saw from Assassin's Creed. I'm still not gonna buy the
Yeah,
shit. I'm not.
I'm not
I'm
buying.
not. I'm not an AC fan. I don't really give a
I
fuck.
liked Assassin's Creed up to what was it, Brotherhood. Then it just started getting stale because they kept coming out with it every single year. So I'm done with
Yeah,
that series. I'm not interested anymore.
but they said that it's gonna be a lot more open world this
Hmm.
time around. So I don't know. Maybe I might give it a try. We'll see.
Um, what else? Well, they did announce these games before. Drive Club, Killzone, and Neck.
Yes, yes. Games that were already announced,
Yeah,
exclusives
of course. They're gonna be launch titles, those three games. And Infamous, they said Infamous Second Son will be coming out next year.
next
So
year. Ah, oh, damn! I was hoping that
yeah,
would be a launch title.
yeah,
Fuck.
Quarter 1, 2014.
Nah,
It's all
whatever.
good though.
What else we got here?
Diablo 3. It's coming out for the PS3 and 4. I never played Diablo, so I don't know.
Well, Diablo's really good. It's got some mixed reviews amongst the 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 RPG crowd. Like some
Yeah.
people say it's good, some people say it's okay, some people say it's not all that great. But it's actually good to see that Sony is investing in a lot of the games that are out on PC,
Hmm.
especially the free to play games, because they also have they have Warframe, which is a free to play game coming to the PS4. They also have
Side
uh,
2.
PlanetSide 2, which is also free to play on
There's one
PC
more.
coming to the PS4. And I think I saw somewhere that Payday the Heist, there's going to be a sequel to Payday the Heist
Really?
coming to the PS4. Yeah,
Man.
I thought I saw that somewhere, but I could be wrong. If anyone can correct me, then feel free to do so. But I don't think I'm wrong because I'm the Sony Illuminati. So yeah.
um, but yeah, what happened after that? Oh, they talked about. Oh, the Asian guy came out. Yeah, that he was talking about and talked about
Yo,
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy, man.
That for some that looked like a completely different type of
It
Final Fantasy.
it didn't look like no goddamn Final Fantasy I've ever
Yeah,
seen. So
that looks crazy.
I might actually buy this one.
Yeah, it
Real
looks
talk,
really
I haven't bought a Final Fantasy since 7, and I was on the
damn.
PS1. So I might give that one a shot. And then they announced the big one that a lot of you guys are fucking geeking over. Square Enix announced Kingdom
Kingdom
Hearts
Hearts
3.
3.
Oh my god, guys, Kingdom Hearts, finally, it's back. Oh my god.
It's because everybody's been begging for that game for years.
For
After Kingdom Hearts,
years.
is everybody's been begging. There's been so much spin-offs of the game and never actual Kingdom Hearts 3, and
Yes.
it's only been I guess it's only been saving it for as a secret weapon to announce, and that's why that was really good that they
Yo,
announced
real
it.
talk. And when they announced that, I seen so many people just post on Twitter like, "Yo, I'm sold. Kingdom Hearts is
Yeah,
something there. That's it."
basically, yeah, I'm getting a PS4 just for Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't care. I don't want to hear
Yeah.
anything else.
I mean,
That's
there
up
you go.
exactly.
That's the game. Yeah,
So,
I ain't gonna lie, I was crossing my fingers holding out for some sort of Crash Bandicoot.
yo, me
I
too.
wanted that shit so damn bad.
Yo, if they had announced a Crash Bandicoot, oh my god.
Yeah, I'd
Oh
have
my
cried, dog.
god, man.
But
I'm still hoping. There's still hope. There's still hope. There's
there's
still
still
hope.
hope. Uh,
um. Oh yeah, this is yeah. Sony announced the Elder Scrolls online. This is called yeah Elder Scrolls Online. That's what
oh
they
yeah.
yeah they announced that. I'm not really into those type of games,
Me neither.
so
So
for those people who like those type of games, there you go.
now it's not all pixie dust and rainbows and shit. There were a couple things that I was a little bothered by. You have to be a PS Plus member to play multiplayer,
Hmm.
right? It's 49.99 a year, right? Now, granted, you don't have to be always connected to an internet connection just to play your games offline or whatever the case is. And there's absolutely no uh, fee or whatever the case is,
The
to
used
play
games.
used games. All right, but having to pay to play my games online kicked me in the balls so fucking hard, man.
Hmm.
Because I was like, yo, man, Sony, we play our games for free, dog. This shit's tight. Now
That
I can't even say that shit no
that kind of
more.
shocked me, to be honest. That kind of shocked me.
But the last announcement does kind of make up for that,
Hmm.
which is the fucking price point of this bitch. Because I announced first at the start of this that it was going to be $49.99 for the Xbox, or $499.99 for the Xbox One. The PS4 and Sony, they came out and said, yo, check this shit out, dog. We gonna sell our shit for $399.
I cannot believe that. I was like, really? I'm going to pre-order my shit tomorrow. No lie. I'm going out and pre-order my PS4 tomorrow.
I can tell you this much. Sony had all day to think about this shit.
Hmm.
So when Microsoft announced that shit, they said, yo, let's flip the script on these motherfuckers. Let's hit them with that
Exactly.
$399 shit.
Exactly.
So I don't care. I don't care why. I don't care how. I don't care what was the decision process behind that. I'm just glad that they fucking made that choice,
Hmm.
because now it's sold for me. I'm buying a fucking
Definitely.
PS4, $399 with all these features and shit.
And
I mean,
they said there will be more features since we're actually paying for the online now. I think that they said that there will be more stuff for PS Plus, even more now, more
yeah,
content. So that's actually good, I guess. So
that's good. But overall, I would have to say Sony wins this. I mean, I didn't have a doubt in my damn mind Sony would win this.
of course
I
you did.
mean, if you want to check my Twitter feeds, right, go ahead and check my shit out, man, because I was going in. But Sony wins this one.
Easily,
I
easily.
I gotta say, Microsoft, they did better than the reveal, but they didn't really catch me. I'm not paying $500 for a console that hasn't really showed me uh, a lot of games that I really want to buy, especially when most of the games that they showed were really multi-plats for the most part.
Exactly.
So I don't know. I can't get with that shit, man.
And I could just tell like about how Sony is like they're still supporting the PS3 down the line with big exclusives.
Yep.
Like Xbox, where's the last Xbox exclusive was what Gears of War Judgment? Look how
Gears of
that
War
went.
Judgment,
And
man.
after that, there's no more exclusives until the Xbox One comes out. So
That's it,
I
man.
think it's gonna be the same thing that's gonna happen to Xbox One. I'm not with that. I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah,
So
I don't really see Microsoft changing their game plan up, because if you look at it, look at how the Xbox One and the whole PS2 cycle turned out. Even after the PS3 came out, they were still putting out games for the PS2.
two, yep, it
Xbox
was.
One, the first Xbox, the original one, was fucking done. It was dead when the 360 came
It
out.
was just
You
cutting
know?
off servers and shit. For,
Yeah. They cut off your fucking servers. You couldn't do shit. So, I mean, I don't want to have a fucking repeat of that. So I'm gonna get the
Exactly.
PS4 first, and maybe, just
Maybe,
maybe,
maybe.
if some shit is announced that actually gets me going, that actually, makes me want to open up my wallet, I might consider getting an Xbox One. But as of right now, I'm all about that PS4, and I want to see within the next few days what the fuck. I'm even more concerned about what Nintendo is gonna offer.
Yeah, I might
I,
actually pick up the Wii U over the Xbox One. To be honest, I'm not even
I
gonna lie.
I'm not gonna say for certain,
Might.
but y'all know me. I'm a Sega fanboy. They got that Sonic Lost Worlds coming out for that Wii U, dog. I might buy that shit
I'm a
just for
Smash
that.
Brothers fan, so I might. I'm a Smash Brothers fan, so I might do that myself. Pick it up.
Yo,
I don't
fuck
know.
Smash.
Fuck
Smash is
you.
trash.
Uh, sorry.
But we, I don't know, man. I might have to hit you up for this Dualcom after we hear some Nintendo details, man,
Yeah.
because I have some strong feelings about Nintendo. I've gone over this several times, but right now, I do want to do multi-platform gaming, but right now it's not gonna be with the fucking Xbox
Xbox One.
One. I don't know. We'll see what happens with Nintendo in the upcoming days, but let us know what y'all think about both conferences from Microsoft and Sony.
Yeah.
You know,
Are you getting the PS4, or are you still? Well, if you was thinking about getting Xbox One in the first place, are you still getting it after seeing Sony's reveal? So I don't know.
and you got some people who are saying they're gonna get both. I don't know. That's
Yeah, I don't
that's
see the reason why, but hey,
hey, whatever.
people like to waste money. But
Yeah.
yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. Anything else to say?
Sony Illuminati, man, represent. Follow me on Twitter, dog, at King Zappa, dog.
Yeah, make sure to subscribe to Zappa's page, and hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.
Yep.
This is how you share your games on PS4.